Hey y'all, what's up? I know I'm dealing with a player. Yeah, I just did a podcast this morning, when some men get tired of the game. But I was thinking about that. I'm gonna add to that. I'm gonna add to that a little bit. Ah, nobody wanna holler at. Um, because in my podcast I was talking about the drama that a player goes through, or any man who's dealt with a lot of women. Because, see, that's the part of the game people don't talk about. All these guys up here. Now, you get a lot of guys online because you can't really verify their claims, talking about they slept with 100 women, 200 women, 300 women. Or they talking about they pumping and dumping and all of that good stuff. And I take it with a grain of salt. Now, when I know I'm actually dealing with the players, not when they talk about their conquest, but rather when they talk about the drama that comes with it. Because here's the thing. First of all, if a guy just say he got with 100 and something women, and he's just pumping and dumping, I kind of just think he's lying anyway. This the reason. Because if you the type of cat, I don't know why this truck parked here. If you the type of cat that's able to get that many women, and remember, to get that many women, you got to deal with probably 1,000 women. If you that type of cat who can get that many women, that means you have a level of sex appeal. You got something in you that's turning a woman on, could probably make her have an orgasm. Right? Or, minor orgasm. Something. But if you saying you pumping and dumping, like all of them, maybe a few of them, but if you like all pumping and dumping, I'm thinking you're lying. Because if you give a woman some good D, she ain't gonna just leave just like that. Even if you could be married. She be that type, like sending your wife or something text messages or doing something. Cause she, excuse the pun, she gets addicted. And and that's just one thing. I mean, just the drama period. Because when I brought out my book, Nice Guys and Players, I said it was for two types of guys. I said it was for the nice guy who couldn't get any play, and then I said it was a player who could get every woman except the one he actually wanted. Now, one of the things over the years, a lot of players would buy it, and then they would just tell me some stories. I mean, it's some real talk. You want to get drama. Like I said in the podcast, you want to get drama because you're dealing with human beings. I mean, it's a nice little fantasy to think, oh yeah, you could hook up with some woman, have sex with her, and she rolls on. It makes good for a good movie. But nah, you going to catch some stuff. And see, when I hear some dudes talk, and I'll be like I had one cat. He might even watch this. If he's brave enough, he can shout himself out because he finally admitted what I'm about to say. He would say a couple times he got in my comments talking about he'd been with 300 women. And I ain't really respond because I was like, okay. Then he finally admitted he had gotten with all these 300 were like escorts. I'm like, how you counting that? That don't mean nothing. You paying them. And the reason why I say that, because, okay, say hypothetically your cat dealt with 300 women. Hypothetically. So you got through 300 women, but you didn't have any pregnancy scares? Or even a slight scare, no matter how diligent you can be about using a condom. You ain't have some scare where, the pee burned a little bit extra? Or the woman didn't say use those great terms late? Because you don't deal with that many women and, just had that time. You just with her and you just saying, fuck it. You just going to hit that shit raw. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. And then shit tears. I mean, I've had more condoms tear on me. I was like, good Lord. I've had more condoms tear on me, but shit like that happened. And then that's just in the bedroom. I mean, because you're going to get a lot of drama just dealing with the emotions. And then somebody said in the podcast, you're dealing with if you're dealing with a certain amount of women, all of them ain't single. In fact, one of my mentors said there's no such, every woman has a man, it's just whether or not she can present that man as her man publicly. So there's always somebody buzzing around. Shit. And I've said it before, I said it in a podcast. Shit, I've had men getting ready to get on my ass. I wouldn't even mess with them when they just started. So you want to tell me you mess with all these women, some of them didn't have husbands or boyfriends and everything was cool. You know? Nah, there's always some drama. And then it's just, even beyond that, you got constant women trying to pull you to their agenda. So every time you deal with a woman, I don't care how meek and pious she is, she's trying to pull you to her agenda. So she's in your head about something. She trying to run some shit. It could be relatively innocent shit, but it's still shit she trying to run on. So you dealing with all of that. And that's why I said in the podcast, look, I talk to a lot of players. They be trying to get out the game. In fact, I'll shout out one of them I talked to, Afi King. He hit me up for coaching. I knew like in 10 minutes of him talking, I said, oh yeah, he's in it. And he'll tell you himself, because he's done a couple videos talking about that. You know, I had to talk him down from 15 women. Because he had to focus on some stuff. That's another thing too, man. You focusing on a bunch of women, they trying to get you to follow their agenda. It's hard to follow your agenda. It's hard to get stuff done. There's been times in the past now, I've always said I've had like 1,000 jobs. And I know some people, let me go on a tangent real quick. I know some people say, nah, you couldn't have that many jobs. Open up your mind. I'm a workaholic motherfucker. You know? In fact, I probably need to check my background or something, because I might not be one of those ADOS persons and stuff, because I swear I got some Caribbean. Shout out Don Calypso. He swear I'm part Haitian. I probably am. And yeah. Anyway, so I've always worked like, if I could have a main job and still have a part-time job in a business. So they ain't leave a lot of time for stuff. But then you get the woman like, oh, spend time with me, hang out with me. I'm like, I gotta go to my other job. Oh, I gotta do something for my business, or you know, I gotta write something. I gotta do something. Shit. So it's like, if you got time to chase a bunch, if you got that type of time, that means you really ain't doing much. Unless you just in the right job. Now I know some cats, they just in the perfect job. If you like in a job where is yet another mentor would say target rich environment, but for the average cat, they don't have time to be doing that. It ain't like dudes, I mean, most dudes ain't gonna spend their time trying to hit on women in the streets. Most dudes, you know, because you still gotta work, you gotta eat. Shoot, even if you're sleeping on your sister's couch, at some point she looking at you like you gotta contribute something to the household. So you got all that stuff. You got your life to live. The woman trying to get you to follow her agenda. And then you get some drama there. And then, of course, you get some drama from some women who just like drama. And so any player, he's, you know, if he's the type to get a bunch of women, shoot, he's gonna see a lot. That's why you get some cats who just get tired. They just say, man, I'm trying to deal with all of this. That's why a truly peaceful woman is worth her weight in gold. That's why sometimes you'll see like a dude, you know, you be thinking, oh, he could do better or something, but I was like, yeah, she probably peaceful as hell. Or she got a good snapper. But if it's a player, she's probably just peaceful. For y'all women out there who want to be player tamers, not because I'm getting plenty of women listening to this channel now. Y'all want to be player tamers, give them some peace, because you probably ain't getting it otherwise. But for the men, and especially the players, to understand that stuff, that's a real player problem. And it's kind of funny, though, because you get some other guys like, oh, I wish I had that problem. Well, yeah, until that gun is in your face, or she ready to fight you in your living room, or you get a knock on your door, and, you know, you have no idea it could be. You can't say, oh, it's her trying to knock on my door. You going through names and stuff. And I remember I was living in this place. I had a knock on my door. I didn't feel like getting up. I was just too damn tired. I was like knocked it out. But yeah, there's always some drama with it. That's why, like, you get older and stuff, man. A peaceful woman's worth her weight in gold. And you be saying that. I told a beautiful woman that last night talking. I know she watching. You know I got you, girl. But I just told her. I said, yeah, you fine, but you know. And there's nothing bad against her. But with any woman, really, it was like, well, I was talking in general. I just said, shit, yeah, they fine, but that'll get me over there. I gotta find out what's in their head. I gotta find out they're gonna be peaceful. Trust me. That woman could be a beautiful woman, brick house body, but if she brings some drama with you, like the older guy already understand, the younger guy might just want to hit it anyway, but then he found out the hard way. She gave that call like 3 weeks later and stuff, talking about, oh yeah, I'm late. Oh, you get that burning sensation. Now, this ain't to say it's all bad, but it's just to say, you know, it's different sides. And now, of course, I know somebody might get in the comments and say, well, I wish I had that. Well, careful what you wish for. So anyway, I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.